Okay, guys, so the trees are moved. They've come back over here and they're working on clearing these trees over here. We're gonna try and get, I guess, that much done. Um, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So that's all set now. So now what I'm gonna do is I ended up having to build another warehouse or two just for the extra trees to get them out of my way. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna get down here. And where is it? There it is. I'm going to do a copy paste. I'm going to grab this and we're going to bring it up here. Rain too low. Why is the rain too low? Because it's not even or something, I guess. I don't know. All right, maybe we're not going to do that. Let's do this first real quick, though. Let's see. Are we still... Yeah, we're still waiting on that to build. All right. Why can't I... Copy. I just want water. Drain too high. Drain too low. Alright. So we gotta level that out to be able to do that. Well, that sucks. Alright. We need bricks. We need to get on the brick bandwagon here. So, let's see what we got. We got flat sorters, U-tape sorters, and the stacker. And the stacker is just basically a conveyor belt that goes up and dumps shit in a pile. And we got the research labs 2, so we're all the way up to research lab 2, which is where we're at right now. We can't go past that without the research lab 2. We can't research, well, I guess we could still research this stuff. It just, maybe it will let us, maybe it won't let us. The red ones, I guess, yeah, it won't let us do the red ones, but it'll let us do the green ones. So let's do maintenance depot 2 right off the bat, because we need to be able to do better maintenance. And then cargo depot, we can now do cargo depot because we found a ship. So we've got ship technology, we just haven't rescued the ship. And so we can queue that, I guess. What's it? No labs available. So it's not going to let us do it unless we have the labs. Okay, fine. We're going to pause on the labs then. All right, so I put down a town. We're waiting on the ship. We're waiting on that to build that. So, go over here and get this stupid brick thing done. Which one is it under? Brickworks, Brickworks, Brickworks. There we go. Brickworks. All right, so we got bricks come in, steam goes out, or steam goes out, bricks go out, coal goes in, wood goes in, and water goes in. Right? We're going to turn the map around because we want to point it that way. So we'll just turn everything around. So now, if I do let's do this. Let's do, we want the water coming in here. The bricks are going to go out there. So we could do coal in one direction, and no, we'll just do coal and wood in the same direction. And we'll bring, since we got wood here, we'll bring them both that way. So we want, first we want a pipe coming from there, right? And we'll go there with the pipe, okay, for now. Pause building the pipe. Matter of fact, let's just pause all of it. All right, and then we want our wood coming in and our bricks coming in. So our dirt coming in. So dirt is going to U shape, right? And we want to go up one level. And we're going to go this way with the conveyor. Right? So that's the U-shaped. Right? Yeah, that's the U-shaped. Which is the coal. And then we want a flat conveyor. Why can't we? I guess until we... There it is. All right. Right? So we got a flat conveyor, we got a U conveyor, and we got a water pipe. Now we want brickworks. And I found something out. We researched something that's going to come in handy here. And I didn't realize we had researched it. But if we go into here, we've got flat lifts and loose lifts now. So if we go, we'll say a flat lift first, and we put the input on this side, right? And we go from the upper belt, which is the flat belt, right? And then we go nope. Flat lift from there. We can raise that up. And then we can go there. So we're now doing in 2 spaces what we were doing before with like 4 spaces. Right? So we're connected to that. So that should let us get our brickworks and go there. Right? And that's going to be our wood, because I'm assuming wood is on a flat belt. Maybe it's not. We'll find out. And then we get another belt, and we get a loose lift this time, and we raise it up to 2 or up to 1, and we place it there. So we, all right. Right? No. Loose lift. There and there. Why is it not connecting? Loose lift. That's the output. That's the input. Collision with flat conveyor. Okay, I see what's happening. I think. Right, so that's there, up one. Down one. No. All right, let's get rid of this real quick. Get rid of this. So that's connected there and there. Loose lift. There and there. Now is it connected? Now it's connected. So now we can grab Brickworks. We missed by one. All right. We get it this time. The loose lift. That's that. That's that level. And then down there. Okay, now that should go. Why is that not going? Why is that one not going though? Right, so flat lift. There. Oh, nope, nope, nope. We're off by one square. Flat lift. There. And there. Right? Shouldn't that be connected? Oh, it's coal and dirt. I'm an idiot. It's not wood, it's coal. So this belt needs to go away. Because this belt needs to be a curved belt. There we go. So it's coal and dirt. My bad. That's why we're not doing what we want to do. And then here and there, we're backwards. Loose lift. There. What the hell? This is a pain in the ass to fit these in. There we go. All right. So that's that one. That's that one. And then we're just going to connect the water. And that's a pipe. There. To there. Right? So that's all three of those in. Smokestack. There. So that's going to give us what we want right there, right? That'll be coal in, wood in, coal in, dirt in, and water in. Brick out. So now, copy that. We can go to it. Copy. Shift place. Right? Right. Looks like that's all there. So then over here, we can get rid of this part of this pipe, because we don't need it anymore. Then we can put in storage, loose, dirt, and coal. But let us do the same thing we did. Loose lift, and we want to go level 2, right? Oh, no. All right, let's put in the storage first. So that should be, because it's 2 spaces to do it, so that should be fine there. Right? Right, okay. So then belt, loose lift here. And there. And then we want storage here. And we want belt, loose lift here. And level 2. So then we want U-shaped there to there, and there to there. Right? So that's going to lift it up and put it on that. That's going to lift it up and put it on that. And it really doesn't matter which of these we say is dirt and which of them we say is coal, because they're both going into here. And then the water's going into there. And what we're going to do with the water is I think we're going to, well, for one thing, we're going to get rid of that because we don't need more than that. And then we're going to get rid of that because we don't need more than that. Right? Because that's 4 of them. Then, why did this not connect? I don't know, but we're going to go from here to here. Now we've got it. Now we can get rid of that. And we can go from here up 3 to there. Right? So then that's going to give us water in, coal in, and dirt in. So we're going to do coal, keep full, and dirt, keep full, and then storage. And we're gonna, do we want to split the difference and do 2 and 2, or do we want to put it all in one? I really kind of like the idea of splitting it 2 and 2 because we can draw off of it separately. That gives us 4 outputs. But then if one runs out, we're not. No, we're going to belt, flat belt, that to that. That to that. That. Yeah. And that to that. All right, there. Get rid of that. Storage. Storage. Right, so it'll all go in there. So let's see if we got dirt coming in, we got coal coming in, we got water coming in, and we're making bricks. Dirt, coal, water, bricks, exhaust, and bricks. All right, I think we got it. Go ahead and crank that puppy up. Because that's going to give us the bricks we need to build the rest of the crap. Now, this lift thing, we could have done the same thing here to get all of our stuff into here easier. I'm going to leave it be on this one, simply because we've already got it all built up and filled in. But down here, I think we're going to try and do what we just did. So let's look at the blueprint and description. The copper is bottom belt is ore. So that's going to be the furthest one. Well, all right. Ore. U-shaped belt. And that's going to be copper ore. Pause construction. And pause construction. I didn't want to waste the parts, so I should have paused. Okay. And then, so that's first level. Coal is second. Top is slag. So, storage. Here. Pause construction. Coal. And then we can go belt, loose lift, because it's coal. Up one. No, it was already up one. So it starts up one. So that's coal. Oh, we got to finish it. We got to double click it. And then we got to go here to here. And then here. And I think we're just going to let it go ahead and build them. So that's coal. And then the very top one is slag, which is going the other way. And then the middle one is sand. So we want storage loose. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Right? And then we want to go this loose lift because it's sand. And we want to go up one. Why is it not letting me do it? Oh, because it's got to go around it? It's got to go around the motor. Alright. I'd rather go around the motor. Than... I don't know. I don't know if it saves space or not. But there it is. And then we got to go out of the third one and down by 3. The flat lift. No, out of the top one. Almost screwed that up. And out. And then storage. Flag. And then belt. U-shaped belt. Here. U-shape can we do here? Alright, let's put this in temporarily. Oops. U-shaped here to here. Pause that. U-shaped here to here. Pause that. Get rid of that. Right? And then we go U-shaped here. Why is it not wanting to go into this? Is that a... Oh, because it's a flat lift. Dummy. Grabbed the wrong lift. That's why we're having all those problems. I grabbed the wrong lift. Alright, so U-shaped. Here to there. Right, so that fixes what we did. Now, loose lift. Here to there. All right. And then it just should be a matter of here to here. So that's going to be slag. And then that's going to be our other stuff. So unpause this. Unpause this. So first one is ore, second one is coal, third one is sand, because it's the copper recipe. And we're going to do keep full, keep full, keep full. Slag is going to be keep empty. I don't know if we saved ourselves a lot of space or not. We saved ourselves like 3 spaces. Really didn't make much of a difference there. But that's okay. Now we know. This is all set up for bricks. We just got to get it all built. Which means we're waiting on bricks. So let us prioritize this. 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 That. And that. I don't want to be taken from the aquifer, but for right now we're going to. That should get us more bricks. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. Well, good job, tree harvester. Let us... Where are you at? Oh, you're there. Okay. Well, let us harvest those. And these. This is not built yet, huh? Okay. That's fine. Alright, so because we didn't have rain, so we didn't have blah blah blah, because we didn't have rain. Alright. Now we're cooking bricks again. Because we didn't have rain before. Alright, farm could not store all the potatoes, I don't care. We're not done building our town yet. And then this one is, these don't have recipes. Which I guess we can go ahead and give them recipes, just to shut this thing up. because it's not going to do anything until these get built anyway. So we are at the mercy of bricks right now, and we can help that along by trading. I don't like to trade, but we got plenty to trade. I don't like to trade my stuff away, but now we got bricks. How are we doing here? So we're cooking along. We got all that going. So now let us look at our labs. And the labs, to upgrade the lab, we need that lab science. All right, so that is made. Let's look. Can we make it in a? We can make it in a that's assemblage 2. So okay. So assembler 2s, and it is electronics and mechanical parts. That is our next deal to deal with, is mechanics and electrical parts. We gotta expand this. But let us mechanics, electrical parts. Let's build an assembler 2 temporarily. All right, you know what? We'll just build it. We'll let the trucks deal with it. And that. And we'll let the trucks take the stuff back and forth. That'll get us started on lab equipment. Lab equipment will get us to where we can build the lab. Right? How's this doing? Man, that's already filled up. I can't complain about that. So now it's just a matter of, oh look. So now we got partial movement. What do we got? We got dirt. Not enough dirt, but dirt. We got coal. We got water. So we're waiting on the dirt. So the dirt man cometh. Where's the dirt man? You should have how many trucks assigned to you? Oh, it's not there. It's here. You've only got 2 trucks. We're going to give you a 3rd truck. Maybe even a 4th truck for right now. So we can get that dirt filled up. Yeah, we're going to give you a 4th truck. Maybe that'll get that dirt filled up. Maybe that'll get the bricks going. We can get this stuff built. Prioritize that. And I guess prioritize that. That way, we've got at least one producing. Between the 2 of them, that should get that going. That's going. Next episode, we're going to expand this so that it'll push out a lot more. How are we doing down here? We're almost done building stuff down here finally. and we got this water here. So we're going to bring in water from here. So transport pipe. Down here. Go around them. So that's going to give us our water for that. What is this output water? That's just water. It just gives us the ability to connect them in parallel. So we can expand it if we wanted to, which right now we don't. So there's going to be our water. That's doing its thing. This is getting close to being functional. Got 7 more. All right, so there's the warehouse. It's now flowing. That's flowing, which means it's working. Now it's just a matter of getting the dirt over there, and that will start doing that, which we can move forward on constructing things. So, upgrades. What is in here that we can get rid of? So the cement is going to go into this. And that's kind of what's holding us up, is getting the cement out of here. This empty? No, it's okay. If we can get the cement out of here, then we can get the rest of this stuff off of this ship. All right, because this is all going, the rest of this can, as needed. Advanced research lab, research upgrades lab. Okay, collect. Not enough workers. Yeah, because of the labs. We don't have enough workers for the labs. And we don't have crew. So unpause this. We're just waiting for that to build, but we can, nope, we can't. Pause. Because we got 280 people. We can't go any further with that. So we're going to prioritize that as 2. So hopefully this gets built soon, and then that gets built, and then we can get more people. I know not enough workers. -1 worker. in one of the research labs. We're going to pause the research labs anyway, which should give us workers back, because we're really not building much in the way of what you call it right now, the science packs or whatever. Oh look, that's almost all built. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, everything else is looking good. It's just we got to get this built so we can get the stuff out, so we can send out the ship some more. We got to get this built so we can get some more people, because as soon as we send off our ship, we're going to be out of workers, and we need no more population. So there we are, guys. We got the brickworks going. It just needs to finish building, and that's just a matter of hauling dirt. So I'm going to call it an episode. We're going to let it haul dirt and let all this building finish up building, and then we'll go from there. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.